अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम हमारी इस सीरीज़ में जो कि टीचर्स के लिए है और बच्चों के लिए है। आज के हमारे गेस्ट जो हैं कुछ स्पेशल हैं, थोड़ी सी ख़ास हैं और ये हैं जादूगर। मगर ये जादू कोई ऐसा वैसा नहीं करती हैं, ये जादू करती हैं नंबर्स का। तो ज़रा गेस करिए कौन है हमारा आज का गेस्ट। आज की गेस्ट है हमारी मल्लिका मैम, जो कि मैथ्स की टीचर हैं और मैथ्स में बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ करती हैं। तो जस्ट अ वार्म वेलकम टू मल्लिका मैम, प्लीज़ मैम।
Yes.
A very warm welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me time and coming here. अपने इस पॉडकास्ट को शुरू करने से पहले मैं एक और रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगी कि प्लीज़ आप लोग जब भी अपने किसी टीचर्स को बुलाना चाहते हैं या उनसे कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं, यू कैन सेंड मी द मैसेज, आई विल डेफिनेटली कंसिडर। और आज के हमारे जो सवाल है वो भी हमारे बच्चों के भेजे हुए हैं और बहुत सारे टीचर्स के भेजे हुए हैं। तो मैम छोटे से क्वेश्चंस की पिटारी लेके आई हूँ आपके लिए। आप मैथ्स की गुरु कही जाती हैं, मैथ्स की ज्ञाता कही जाती हैं, तो ज़रा बताइए मैथ्स ने ऐसा कौन सा जादू किया कि मैथ्स को ही आपने अपना करियर बना लिया?
Honestly, choosing mathematics as a field of teaching was not something actually I had planned.
Okay.
It happened unexpectedly.
Okay.
Yeah. So after completing my PGDCA, मैं घर में बैठे थे. So actually my father's friend, during that time my father's friend actually he came home and he owned his own school.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he invited me to his school to teach mathematics.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
He said until you find the right kind of suitable job for yourself, you can come and teach in my school.
Wow.
So that is where my journey as a teacher
starts.
Yes.
Okay.
So after, in the beginning, actually, when I thought that it would be only for few days. So, but once I started teaching, something beautiful happened.
Okay.
My students began coming to me and saying things like, ma'am, actually you teach so well.
Wow.
And ma'am, I understand the concept well, clearly. And some even said that they actually loved the way I taught them mathematics.
Wow, what a compliment.
Yes.
Generally हम कहते हैं कि हम बच्चों को मोटिवेट करते हैं, यहाँ पे बच्चों ने टीचर्स को मोटिवेट किया.
Correct. So hearing all these words actually from my students, it it gave me immense and happiness and satisfaction.
Very true, ma'am.
Yeah. That was a moment I realized that teaching was not just a temporary job for me, and it was my passion, true passion.
Wow.
So from that day onwards, I decided to continue in this profession, and I never looked back. Actually, for past 25 years, I have been happily teaching mathematics to primary section students.
Only primary section. That is your favorite student.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And it continues to bring joy actually every single day.
Generally, teachers की life में हम देखते हैं, teachers की journey को देखते हैं. Everybody wants, आज अगर primary section, I want a middle school, I want a high school. But that is a really surprising कि एक टीचर ऐसी है जो कि वहीं पर रहना चाहती है, उन्हीं बच्चों से उन्हें इतना प्यार है.
Correct.
I really appreciate, ma'am.
Thank you.
Share some of your fun activities you used to make maths more interesting. आपने कुछ ऐसी activities करी हो जो कि बच्चों को बहुत अच्छी लगी हो और आपको भी लगा हो, wow, something I have done today.
Yes. So I use variety of fun activities in my classroom to make mathematics interesting and engaging for my students.
Wow.
So one activity I really enjoy is using story-based videos.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about it.
Yes. When I teach measurement, I show them the videos that present the concept through a story, and children enjoy watching them, and at the same time, they understand the concept more easily.
Okay. तो क्या आप अपनी स्टोरी को कुछ क्रिस्प 2-3 लाइन में बता सकती हैं?
Yeah, sure.
हाँ.
Actually, I think even children know the story well.
हाँ.
They connect the story. For example, this monkey and 2 cats. I think
वो
even
बंदर और बिल्ली की कहानी.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Actually, 2 cats come with one bun. I mean, like seeking justice to share.
बंदर से कह रही थी कि इसको आधा आधा कर दो.
Correct.
Right.
Yes. So this bandar, I mean, monkey takes his weighing scale and breaks the bun and puts into weighing scale.
एक बार इधर से खाता, एक बार
इधर से खाता. In that way,
बहुत
smart है. So finally, it eats up all the, I mean, whole bun, and the cats were given justice. They were just waiting for.
So with this story, what was the concept the students learned?
Measuring. I mean,
measurement.
Right. They learn measurement,
and they learn how to weigh.
Yes, exactly.
Weighing machine. The use of weighing machine.
Yes. So
correct.
I also use this hands-on activities where students create their own learning materials.
Oh wow!
So, for instance, they make simple puppets and use them actually to create their own story problem.
Wow, that is very interesting.
Yes, yes. The students enjoy this.
Correct.
This not only makes them learn mathematics in a most fun way. They also understand the concept deeply.
Correct. Very good.
Yes.
कहते हैं आजकल के बच्चे लिखने से बहुत घबराते हैं और बोलने में बहुत स्मार्ट है.
Yes, exactly. So not only that, actually, I have noticed when children learn through stories, videos, and activities, they are more involved. They enjoy the process and they learn concept actually much faster. Yeah. Correct. So I always try. Yeah.
Do you think, ma'am, कि learning maths through activities improve students' understanding? जो बच्चों को हम सिखा रहे हैं chalk and duster, chalk and board or smart board, instead of all these things, if we will use the activities, it is a better understanding.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So mathematics actually becomes much more meaningful when the children are able to see, touch, and explore and experience the concepts.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
Rather than listening to the explanation from the textbook, teacher. And when learning happens through hands-on activities, and students absorb actually concepts more deeply, and actually often they learn more faster when it is taught using activities.
हमारे CBSE ने भी आज इन चीज़ों को समझ लिया है, तभी हमारा जो करिकुलम बन रहा है नया activity based.
Yes,
right.
Exactly. For example, I'll give you some example. The children use these objects like pencils, beads, shapes, number cards. Actually, these abstract ideas become concrete when and easy to understand when I teach the concept of addition, for example, to young learners.
Okay.
So I ask them to take 3 pencils in one hand and 2 pencils in other, and when they combine them, when they count all the pencils together and get 5, they're able to actually see and feel how addition works. Correct. Yeah. So not only that, that moment they physically join the objects and the concept becomes very clear to them. That is when actually learning happens.
Very
So another example I will give you. So beautiful example is when I teach the concept of money. I create a real shopping atmosphere in the classroom where buying and selling actually takes place.
Okay.
Yes.
So you make your classroom like a shopping complex.
Yes, exactly. The classroom really becomes marketplace, mini marketplace.
Okay.
So
mini supermarket.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, students take part in activities like weighing items and selecting things, buying and making payments, and they use fake money which looks almost real, and one student becomes the cashier and the rest of them becomes the customer. They pay the money, they calculate the total amount, and most importantly actually they also receive the right amount of change from the shopkeeper. Through this activity you learn addition, subtraction, you learn money, and you learn the concept in a very practical and enjoyable way.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very true, मैम.
Yes.
तो इसीलिए शायद कहा जाता है कि अगर आपने मैथ सीख लिया तो आपने जिंदगी जीना सीख लिया. नाइस मैम. ओके. आपके लिए कहा जाता है कि एक्टिविटीज की गुरु हैं. So what advice would you like to give it to your students?
Very good question.
Especially those who are very afraid of maths.
Yeah.
Actually, in my life, I like to share with you. जब मैं छोटी थी ना, मुझे मैथ से बहुत डर लगता था.
Yeah.
मगर हमारी लाइफ में भी एक ऐसी हमारी टीचर आई जिन्होंने मुझे मैथ से बड़ा प्यार करना सिखा दिया था.
Okay.
तो हमारे सब्जेक्ट्स जो होते हैं वो बुक बेस्ड होते हैं, बट मोर देन द बुक आई विल से टीचर बेस्ड होते हैं.
Exactly. Yeah. So honestly, it is very difficult to choose one such favorite math activity because I genuinely enjoy every activity that I do in my classroom. So each activity is chosen very carefully. With one purpose in mind.
Correct.
Yeah,
Definitely.
To make my classroom more student friendly and to help my students understand the concept actually clearly and confidently.
Okay.
So for me, every activity has its own special place.
Correct. Right.
Whether
मेहनत करते हैं भाई हम उसके लिए.
Exactly. Like whether it is using beads and objects for addition or creating a mini market in the classroom to teach money concept.
Correct.
Or involving students in weighing and measuring activities.
Correct.
So each one brings mathematics into life. So for me, each activity has its own special way.
सबकी अपनी एक अलग इम्पोर्टेंस है.
Exactly.
तो एडवाइस क्या होगी जो कि हमारे बच्चे बहुत डरे हुए हैं मैथ्स को लेकर के, समझ ही नहीं आता. ओ मैथ्स नो. ऐसे भी होते हैं ना बच्चे.
Yeah, correct. My advice to such students who are afraid of mathematics is very simple. So please do not be afraid of the subject. So because mathematics is already a part of your everyday life. Yes,
Everyday
exactly.
Life. Correct.
So in fact, without realizing, you are already using mathematics for every single day. So for example, we have a clock in the classroom.
Correct. Ma'am.
So and students keep looking at the time. And by doing that, they are already learning how to read the time.
Correct.
So in between, the class teacher often asks questions like how many minutes are left for this period to get over.
Can we do one more thumbs up now?
Yes. These kind of questions actually naturally help students learn counting time and understanding actually minutes and
multiplication also ना, 5 का multiplication
exactly.
Right. Very true.
That is why actually I always tell my students the mathematics is not something completely new or separate from life. So you have already learned many mathematical concepts through real life application.
Very true, ma'am.
Yeah.
Very true.
Now all you need to do is apply that understanding in the classroom, and once you start using mathematics in the world around you, the fear automatically disappears.
सही बात है, बिल्कुल सही कह रही मैम. इसीलिए कहते हैं कि सीखना बंद मत करो, बढ़ते रहो और जिंदगी आगे चलती रहती है. आपने बच्चों के लिए तो बहुत अच्छी सलाह दी. आपके को टीचर्स हैं या अदर टीचर्स हैं, आपके फ्रेंड्स हैं, जो भी हैं, उनको आप क्या बताना चाहेंगी? कोई ऐसा टिप्स कि मैथ्स को और इंटरेस्टिंग बना दो?
Yes, definitely. So children actually learn best when you see, touch, explore and connect. I kept telling you concepts in real life, real life. So instead of teaching mathematics only through the textbook, bring it into their everyday experiences. Yeah. So children do not connect with mathematics when it is taught only as a numbers on the board. They connect actually with when they can experience it and
feel it
in real life. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Good.
So my first tip is to bring mathematics out of the textbook and into child's world.
So मैथ्स को बना दो बच्चों की जिंदगी में.
Exactly.
किताब से बाहर निकला.
100%.
Correct, no?
Yes. And one more, use the classroom environment itself as a learning space. I
Yes.
told you, the
Yes.
clock on the wall
Huh.
to teach time, and classroom objects teach counting and measurement.
Notebooks are there, lunch boxes are there.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yes, and even sharing materials also can
Correct.
introduce fraction.
Correct, ma'am.
Yes,
Very true.
and simple role play activities like buying and selling
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
can beautifully teach money concepts.
Very true.
So my one more second advice is to make classroom highly interactive. Encourage students to talk, think aloud, ask questions, and even make mistakes.
एक्चुअली मैं अपने बारे में भी कहना चाहूंगी यहाँ पर कि मैं तो बच्चों से कहती हूँ गलतियां करो, अगर
Yes.
तुम गलती नहीं करोगे तो तुम आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते।
Exactly.
और गलतियां इसलिए भी करो कि यू शुड लर्न द फेलियर।
Yeah, exactly.
ऑलवेज नोबडी कैन ऑन द टॉप।
Yes, true, ma'am.
आज
Yeah.
की जिंदगी में बच्चों की एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो गई है, उन्हें लगता है मैं तो टॉप पर हूँ,
Yes.
मैं नीचे आ ही नहीं सकता।
Yes. So another important point actually is to appreciate every child's effort.
Yes.
So a few encouraging words from a teacher, I think, can completely change a child's attitude towards mathematics.
Yes, ma'am. Very
And
good.
help remove that fear from
Fear
them.
also.
Yes, yes. And above all, teach mathematics with patience and passion.
Passion.
So, yes.
More than patience,
passion. Because
Correct.
when students see the teacher's enthusiasm, so it becomes contagious.
Very true.
And they begin to enjoy subject.
कोरोना ने हमको डरा दिया था कंटेजियस से,
Yes.
मगर आज हम जो चाहते हैं, दिल से चाहते हैं
Yes.
कि सब्जेक्ट ऐसा हो, टीचर ऐसी हो जो कि कंटेजियस हो जाए, बच्चे उसको करने में कोशिश करें और एंजॉय करें।
करेक्ट।
बहुत सारी हमने आपसे बातें सीखी मैम, और नए नए एस्पेक्ट देखा मैथ्स को जानने के लिए, करने के लिए, पढ़ने के लिए और पढ़ाने के लिए। थोड़ी सी मस्ती भी हो जाए, एक रैपिड फायर राउंड करते हैं तो जस्ट वन वर्ड आंसर।
Yes.
ओके,
Yes.
मैथ्स और पजल्स।
Puzzles.
ओके, नंबर और शेप्स।
Shapes.
ओके, ब्लैक बोर्ड और एक्टिविटी
Activities.
और स्मार्ट बोर्ड।
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of
Okay.
course.
So which one you choose?
Both activities and
No, you
smart
have to
board.
choose only one.
Activities and smart board, actually both I prefer because
Okay.
instead of blackboard.
Oh,
So I
okay.
cannot leave smart board also. I cannot leave this activity also.
अच्छा, fun activity और worksheet।
Fun activity.
हाँ, correct. Mental maths or written maths?
Mental maths.
Yes. Favorite maths game? One game, 2 lines, something. Explain in 1 or 2 lines. That's all. Not a very elaborate.
Math game.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just, I can't remember, but I will just, in my geometry class, when we were doing this geometry, teaching geometry, when I was teaching the concept of geometry. So first I started teaching shapes, plane shapes and solid shapes. So I told all the students to I first asked them to look around the class. Then I asked them to close their eyes and asked them to think of all the objects actually, what have definite shapes in their classroom.
Solid
Objects, solid shapes and
Correct,
plane
correct.
shapes both.
Okay.
And think of those subjects and just open their eyes and write down without looking up and around. So this activity I like the most because children were trying to copy from others. And
They are thinking. They are thinking.
They are thinking
Correct,
also. Yes, they are thinking.
Very
So this was very good and activity. Children liked it, and the next day when I went to class, they wanted me to do it again because they were thorough with the objects actually, what they have to write down.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct,
this
correct.
was really nice. Yeah, this is one activity I just remembered. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, there are so many other activities.
Correct, ma'am.
also.
मैंने आपके बारे में before this little bit podcast, I have explored a lot. You are very good in activities. I heard you have done something on a shadow play also. We don't have much time. Next podcast, I want to see your podcast, your all these shadow play puppets. Okay,
Definitely.
so be ready for
Yes.
that.
So
And definitely हमारे बच्चों के आज आपके लिए बहुत सारे सवाल होंगे और अभी हमारे पास क्वेश्चंस की बाहर आने वाली है, सो आप तैयार रहिएगा। और हमारे पास आने के लिए थैंक यू सो मच। बहुत सारी चीज़ें आपने बताई, वी डेफिनेटली रिमेंबर अपने टीचर से भी मैं कहूँगी इनकी बातों को याद रखिए, और मैं अपने बच्चों से भी कहूँगी मैथ्स डरने की चीज़ नहीं है, मस्ती करने की चीज़ है। सो कीप लर्निंग, ज़िंदगी के सारे सवालों के जवाब अपने आप मिल जाएंगे। थैंक यू सो मच मैम, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।